How we doing, everyone? How we doing? Happy Saturday. It is January 6th, 2024. Already a week almost through 2024. How we feeling? How we looking? How you doing? How you living out there on YouTube? We have a little chill stream today. We have a little chill show. Really no news to talk about, but we got to talk about the active month of January that we could possibly see from this New York Yankee team. If you are watching on the replay, drop me a comment down below, say what's up and say hi. And if you are live in full effect in the building, like we got Aricia and Yankee Addict in the house, what's going on, y'all? How you doing? Happy Saturday to you all. We're going to be talking about the 40-man roster for the Yankees. Who's going to be the starting catcher for the Yankees? That's going to be the poll question of the day. You're watching the Pittsburgh game. What's up, Jacob? Yeah, I got it on too. I got it on right now too. I'm watching it as well. I didn't know it was that rainy out there, bro. Oh, Aricia says the Bears are gonna take down your Packers. Are you kidding me, Aricia? What? No, that's blasphemous. Let's go well, says Yankee Addict. What's up, Zilla? How you doing? What's going on, bro? Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday to you all. I didn't think I was gonna be able to go live today, but your boy is feeling a little under the weather. So my plans just kind of went out the freaking window this weekend. And so I decided to just jump on here. We'll talk some Yankees for a little bit. Jacob is in a building in 24 hours. Max is going to be crapping his pants watching Green Bay. You're damn right, man. I'm going to be, right by the bathroom just in case, because it's going to be a very intense game. I cannot wait for my Packers to make it to the playoffs. Davey's in the house. It's snowing here in New York City. Sheesh, for real? It is kind of cold where I'm at. Not really. It's pretty good. It's a little cloudy today over here. How about them Bills? That's going to be a fun game to watch on Sunday, bro. I cannot wait to watch the Bills game. I got the Bills winning against the Dolphins, by the way. We don't need to talk about them. What is going on with the Yankees? Good question. What is going on with the Yankees? We haven't really made any moves. That's what's going on. It's now 6 days into the month of January. I know it's still a long days away, but they were talking about we're gonna have an active month of January. Well, come on now. We need something. Miss Sydney's in the house. Shouts to Sydney. She dropped over the care package today. You are the best in the world. Thank you so much. I'm hanging in there. Burns, Snell, and Hader. If they can do that, it will be an A+ off season. I could not agree with you more. Bro. Might as well reunite Juan Soto, Blake Snell, Josh Hader. Let's reunite them. I sound okay? Well, good. I thought I might sound stuffy. My nose is a little runny, but I'm okay right now. It'll probably get worse as the show goes on, but we'll see. What's up? We own Miami? Yeah, that's going to be a fun game, bro. Where is Snell and Monty's market? Monty looks like he might just re-sign with the Texas Rangers, bro. At this point, it looks like it's going to be the Texas Rangers or the Boston Red Sox are my final two for Jordan Montgomery. At the end of the day, I think he just signs back with Texas and calls it an off season. I don't want my team, the New York Giants, to win. Don't want to jeopardize my draft. At this point, yeah, you just don't want them to win. That's why I want the Jets to lose so the Packers can get a better second-round draft pick, because we own those Jets picks. Or we own the second-round pick for the Jets because of the Rodgers situation. Artie's popping in. What's going on, Artie? What's up, Max? Dreaming of spring training. Aren't we all? It's snowing pretty good here in Lords Valley, Pennsylvania. Okay, we got some snow up north, huh? I'm watching the Steelers and Ravens game, and it's pouring down rain. So I'm glad that no one's in the Baltimore area, because it looks like terrible weather up there. Just signed Snell. Go over to Cohen's threshold. Yeah, well, we don't talk about Steve Cohen here. Screw Steve Cohen. Uncle Ted, what's going on? Paul McIntosh is the catcher to get. He's Adolis Garcia as a catcher and Saint exit velo and slugging power. Is he? Paul McIntosh. Let me see. I never. You keep bringing him up, but I have never really heard of him. Is he from Miami? I'm shocked I don't know who this guy is because if he's from Miami, I should be able. Yeah, he plays for the Jumbo Shrimp. I'm tripping. I should know who Paul McIntosh is because I live in Jacksonville where he plays. So I might have to go to a couple of Shrimp games and watch out for Paul McIntosh. Just south of Fort Wayne, Indiana, we got some snow. I've only seen snow one time in my life, believe it or not. Only once. And I lived in New Orleans at the time. It snowed on Christmas Day when I was like 10 years old. Yeah, I know who Paul Skeens is, man. I know who Paul Skeens is. That dude's he's gonna be a beast, bro. Paul Skeens is gonna be a problem. Right now, I think they ranked him number 6 on the prospect list. Yeah, that he plays for the Shrimp. You're shrimply the best. Better than all the rest. What's going on, Jace? Hi. How you doing? Uncle Hal produced when Uncle Stevie went to sleep. Well, Hal hasn't done anything at all. Hal needs to put his money where his mouth is. He's talking about, oh, we got to have an active month of January. Do something. You know what he's going to do? He's going to acquire some random outfielder or a first baseman, something that's not going to be a big splash. That's what Hal Steinbrenner and Brian Cashman might do. I mean, at this point, Bubba Thompson and Cody Poteet is our big acquisitions signing wise. Troy Johnston is good for the Shrimp. I think I know who Troy Johnston is. There's a couple of good players for the Shrimp, man. When you think Monica signs, he has to go somewhere, San Fran. So he has 5 days until he has to, sign somewhere, or he's going to go back to Japan. So, well, they had the final names for Imaniga. I think it was like the Giants, the Red Sox. I gotta pull it up, Aiden, but he might just go to the Red Sox or the Cubs. I think we were talking about it yesterday. Like Cubs or Red Sox would be my destination for him. What's going on, Kenneth? How you doing? What's going on, bro? You the baller. What's up, bro? Go all in, go broke for this off season. Hey, man, they ain't spending our money. You know what I'm saying? They take all the money from us when we go to the games, when we watch the games on TV, buy the merchandise. They take our money, so hey, go out there and spend it. Soto for MVP. I saw Jace today that Judge and Soto are the 2 highest ranked Vegas odds to win the AL MVP. I think right now Judge is sitting at a plus 500 and Soto's at plus 600. So if you're a sports bettor, I would throw $100 on either of those guys, and if it hits, man, you walking away with some cash. I might do the same. What's up, Mo Money, Mo Problems? What's going on? Judge might bring Snell here, or yeah, Snell could just flat out use us for leverage, like we were talking about. But Judge and Snell are like really good friends, so it could happen. I made a video yesterday about Dylan Cease about breaking his career down and how it makes sense to trade for Dylan Cease. And man, I got some comments in there saying hell no, I don't want Cease. Someone said he's a Jameson Taillon 2.0. I said, what? How you gonna compare Dylan Cease and Jameson Taillon? Like Taillon hasn't had 180 strikeouts or more in his career, not once in his not one time in a season he has done that. Cease has done he's had 200 plus strikeouts 3 times in his career. Cease also is always healthy, unlike Jameson Taillon, who just came off 2 Tommy John surgery. I'm like, that's like the most worst comparison you can probably give a guy. What's up, John? How you doing, buddy? 3 Yankees eligible for the 4th option MLB trade rumors. I think Gomez he's available for the 4th option, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I know Gomez is one of them. Supposedly the Angels have made a 6-year offer to Cody Bellinger. That's going to be another name to watch out for because it seems like nobody I'm sure a lot of teams want Cody Bellinger, but they're probably scared to give him that money. But I think the Cubs could land. He can just go back to the Cubs. It'll be interesting if he goes to the Angels. But he's gonna want his money, so go get his money. So they might do a Rizzo get the best friend for the signing. Yeah, I mean that. Judge and Rizzo being back was probably a huge thing for Judge when he re-signed. So let's see if it's the same thing with Bryce, or I'm sorry, with Blake Snell and Aaron Judge. Bryce Miller and Brandon Wu are the pitchers to trade for. If you want a two-pitch pitcher like Cease, Bryce Miller is Cease 3.0. Yeah, I mean, we've heard about Bryce Miller, Brandon Wu from the Seattle Mariners. Those two could possibly be on the move. I mean, they traded Robbie Ray away, which I didn't think that wasn't on my bingo card. But we were talking about Bryce Miller the other day in the chat. You have a ton of years of control if you go that way. If you do trade for Bryce Miller, Brandon Wu, I think Brandon Wu is more of a player. You have to develop more because I've seen a little bit of Brandon Wu, but I think when I saw him, he got blown up one of these games. I like Cease and Snell, says Kenneth. We'll appreciate getting either one, bro. I think we can get both. That's the thing. So people took my video the wrong way when they were like, you're going to trade away Spencer Jones for just Dylan Cease and call it a day? I'm like, no, man, because people forget we can still sign Snell as well. If we land Cease and Snell, like our rotation is going to be set. Now it just depends on these guys' production, but on paper, Cole, Snell, Cease, Rodon, and Cortez, I'm cool with that. Let's run it. My video wasn't saying like let's stray away from Snell and just go the Cease route. No, I think the Yankees, if they're going to do an active month of January, they're going to be making multiple moves. And one of the biggest moves to make is going and get Blake Snell and trading for Dylan Cease or trading for Jesus Luzardo. Who knows what these guys have in store. Bryce Miller's contract control is so valuable. It is, bro. It is. It is important that the T gel together. Back in the Jeter days, the whole team liked each other and there was good team chemistry. Exactly. And I think they will gel together. I think they will get along. Some people are saying like Alex Verdugo's attitude might be a problem. I don't think so. I think Alex Verdugo is going to walk in that stadium with like a fresh new start. I know some people saying he has like a temper, he's hot-headed, but it's different when you're playing for the Yankees, bro. I just hope no one pulls a Domingo Germán and goes rampage in the clubhouse. We don't need another one of that, right? I don't want to give up Jones either, man. But the thing is, if you're gonna make a trade, they're gonna ask for Jones. If there's a world where we can keep Jones, Dominguez, Will Warren or Chase Hampton, and get Jesus Luzardo still or Dylan Cease, bro. I mean, it'll be a home run trade, but I don't think the White Sox or the Marlins would make a trade without Spencer Jones's name in that package. That's my thing. I like Spencer Jones a lot. I think he's going to be a great player. But if you want to make a trade, it's not going to be a cheap trade. The package is going to send some guys that you don't want to be seeing leave. So Dominguez straight up gets Bryce Miller. Cease will cost Jones and Dominguez. I don't think so, bro. I don't think Cease is going to cost Jones and Dominguez because the White Sox, they're going to have to take what they get, bro. I mean, if you give them Spencer Jones, Chase Hampton, and probably like Oswaldo Cabrera, I think the White Sox would take that move. Or, swap Oswaldo Cabrera with Everson Pereira. Maybe they take that. But I think it'll be, my thought would be if it's Spencer Jones included in that package for Cease, Luzardo, etc., it might be only 3 prospects because Spencer Jones I think he's going to be a great player. And you're going to get a pitcher in return with Chase Hampton or Will Warren. Just pick your poison with either or. But that's my thing. That's my thought would be what the package would look like for Dylan Cease. Now, Bryce Miller, it might cost more because the years of control could change that whole package around. That's the most valuable thing in baseball. And I started to learn that about baseball. Like, I got a couple of buddies that the hate, trading away prospects and stuff like that. But they don't understand the whole years of control. Like if you're going to go get a superstar like Juan Soto, I understand trading prospects away. But like my buddy, he's a Red Sox fan. He got upset that they traded away Chris Sale for Vaughn Grisham. And he was like, why would they make that dumb trade, trading away Chris Sale for a prospect that's unknown? But my thing was, you got to understand, like, he had years of control. You guys need a shortstop. And Chris Sale is a contract that probably they wanted off the books. And he's always hurt. He's always injured. So, like, that's why the trades happen. What up, William? How you doing, buddy? Happy Saturday, man. How you feeling? Jay says, Yankees will win the World Series 28th and 2024. Let's go. Davey, Max, people forget Spencer Jones is an older prospect. He should be ready while he is 25. Good point. Good point. And like I said, Davey, I don't think Spencer. My thing is right now, guys, who's going to be valuable right now for the New York Yankees? Not years ahead. I'm talking about right now. Going into 2024. Is it Dylan Cease or would you pick Spencer Jones to help this team win right now? I'm going with the Dylan Cease. Well, what's going on? How you doing? Dominguez is young and had a good 8 games in the majors. How many young punks do well in the first month of flame out? Not to mention now going on Tommy John surgery. Use him as trade bait. I don't know, bro. I think Dominguez is untouchable, man, because he's so young. And he's not like a pitcher coming off Tommy John surgery. It won't affect his play like it would a pitcher. He might be even ready to start spring training. And I think Dominguez is a core piece to your future. Dominguez and Volpe are going to be untouchable. That's my thought. Yeah, he's young, 20 years old. He's going to have 15 years. And the years of control with Jason Dominguez is so important because you're going to have some salary relief for a team like the Yankees. Dominguez is going to be under control for what, 6 years? So if you're going to pay Juan Soto, if you're going to pay, you still have to pay Garrett Cole, Rodon, Judge, Stanton's contract. You're paying all those contracts. You got to have some cheap guys in your lineup, and Jason Dominguez is by far the best option outfield. What's up, Michael? How you doing, buddy? Yankees have a surplus of outfield right now. Need starters bad. I'm going to bring up the 40-man roster in a little bit here. We'll kind of dissect it and see who's on the 40 because there's a glaring position with a lot that we have. So we could be in line for a trade, guys, very soon. Dominguez is a Soto. He could be a Soto. I mean, the fact that he is a switch hitter and only 20 years old playing the outfield, center field, that's going to be the center fielder for a long time for the New York Yankees. The thing is, when do we trade Gleyber? We need his bat, but we're also not going to extend him next offseason. So shouldn't we get as much as we can for him? That's my thought, William. That's why a couple of streams ago I was talking about Gleyber Torres. He could potentially be on the market. I don't want to see Gleyber go. I don't want to see anybody get traded. You know what I'm saying? Like Spencer Jones, I don't want to see go. Gleyber Torres, no. But for a business standpoint and for a team standpoint that is trying to win right now, you're going to have to make tough decisions that not everybody's going to agree with. And that's just how it is at the end of the day. We need a Mariano Rivera in the bullpen / closer to win the big ones like in the early 2020s. Got to get Hader. I agree. Hader is, I mean, you have the money. You can definitely sign Hader. It's like do they want to pay Hader $102 million, or do they want to give Snell like 140, 150 million? Because I don't think they're going to get both. It's going to be either or. And right now, I think right now I think Snell would be the most needed right now as we speak. This man, addict, trade him for Yuri. We know, man. We know. Hader wants 102 mil. Yep. Torres will be worth more midseason for a team making a run. That would be my thought, Kenneth, would be probably waiting until the trade deadline mid-season and then possibly open up the trade market for Gleyber Torres, because it could be depending on where the Yankees are sitting at, they might can get a lot, like you said, from Gleyber Torres. But I agree. I love Glaber. We need his bat in this lineup, but are we going to re-sign him? I don't think so. If we're going to give Snell 100 plus million, if we're going to extend Juan Soto, who knows, 400, 500 million dollars. I don't know the number, but if we're going to do that, how are we going to afford to sign Glaber long term as well? Trade for Devin Williams and Joel Payamps. I know. See, Devin Williams would be amazing. Devin Williams would be amazing. He's our future ace. Better off trying to get Cabrera or Luzardo. Yeah, I mean, they're not trading Yuri. They're not trading Yuri at all. Got a question. Would you ever see Kyle Higashioka come back and retire as a Yankee? He's an all-time great. I think he will. I think the Yankees will have him retire as a Yankee. He's not going to be in the Ring of Honor. He's not going to get his jersey retired or nothing like that, but he'll sign like a one-day contract and retire as a Yankee. He's not an all-time great. He's not an all-time great, but he's not like he was there for a long time. So the Yankees are loyal. They'll probably do that. He was 100 and 160 career batting or a career hitter. Are you kidding? Well, I mean, Hickey was a fan favorite for a little, and the way he like was there for so long. You know, he was loyal to the soil, man. Marlins convent Gleyber Torres. I know the contracts don't match, but Braxton Garrett for Torres is possible when you're dealing with dummies like the Marlins. Well, it's a whole new regime over there now that Kim left. So who knows what they're gonna do? Yeah, I mean, he was a fan favorite for a lot of people, man. He's not an all-time great, but he was a fan favorite. Jason Dominguez and Jones plus Cabrera for J-Ram. I if it's Dominguez, I wouldn't do it. J-Ram's he's getting older. He's in his 30s now. And you know, I want this team to be young, bro. I don't want to trade away 3 young guys for a guy in his 30s. If you want to get Bauer, might as well try to get Julio Urias. We're not going to get Bauer. We're not going to get Bauer, man. What's up, Rara? How you doing, my guy? Shout out to the 45. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new hanging out. Thanks for popping in. Luzardo and Edward. That would be amazing. That would be amazing, Rara. You probably like Joey Gallo. Yeah, Joey Gallo was a flat out bum. Dude, Joey Gallo was so bad here. Oh my gosh. So you're saying there's a chance? No, I don't think there's a chance in hell we're gonna get Yuri Perez, bro. Yeah, I mean, let if he likes who he likes, man, don't bash the guy for him. I like players that no one. My all-time favorite player is Alex Rodriguez. So how many heads are gonna get pissed off about that? It is what it is. That's my favorite player of all time. I grew up watching A-Rod. He was the reason why I started liking the Yankees because when he came to the Yankees, bro, I was like 8 years old, and that was my favorite player. And my brothers were Yankees fans, so I was like, that's my team, bro. Like A-Rod was my guy. Not a lot of people love him. People think he's an asshole, and that's so be it. But hey, that's my favorite. We need youth, so we should not sell the farm. No Martian or Jones, no go. Facts, bro. Yeah, Dr. Van, I got it. I got the game on in the background, but it's like storming out there in Baltimore. Yeah, A-Rod was my guy, bro. Yeah, see A-Royd. A lot of people don't like him. A lot of people do, man. This is how it is. I know you can't compare A-Rod to Higgy, but I'm saying like there's gonna be players there's gonna be fans that their favorite player might not be the most popular, but you can't help who you like, man. Yeah, I'm a WWF fan. Hell yeah, I watch WWE still. My favorite player of all time wasn't even a Yankee. Who is it then? My favorite non-Yankee player was probably Ken Griffey Jr. And right now it's Ronald Acuna. I love watching Ronald Acuna. I would watch a Braves game when the Yankees are off. I would watch a Braves game just to watch Ronald Acuna. Like that's my favorite player that's not a Yankee right now. Yeah, I can't wait for the Royal Rumble, bro. Yeah, Ken Griffey Jr. is mine. Barry Bonds. I love Barry Bonds too. He should be in the Hall of Fame, bro. It's unfair that A-Rod was punished for steroids, but Big Papi is in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I know It's so ridiculous, man. They should definitely have Barry Bonds and A-Rod in the Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, and Pete Rose. I mean, the fact that Pete Rose bet on his team to win, right? Like, how you gonna punish that man for having faith in his own team? And now look at today's age of sports with the whole like sports book. Oh, deposit $20 and bet on this game for the baseball. Like now they're pushing the betting, and they don't let Pete Rose in. Like, are you kidding me? You're talking about an all-time great player. I love Gary Sheffield. Yeah, Gary Sheffield was my guy too. Donnie, baseball is your favorite. Jeter's your close second. Of course, Jeter's going to be my top five, but A-Rod was my number one. I'd probably say Jeter two. Ken Griffey Jr. was three. I'm trying to think of a name that not a lot of people are, for a top five players of all time. Like personally, my top five, those three would be top three. I'm trying to think of my other two. I mean, right now it'd probably be Judge and Ronald Acuna. Pete Rose and Ricky Hernandez was awesome, bro. I want a Jeter jersey, or I want a Jeter shirt without the Nike symbol. Oh, I loved Randy Johnson too. That was my favorite pitcher growing up. That was my favorite pitcher, even though he wasn't that good with the Yankees, but still, like him and Dontrell Willis were my favorite two growing up watching. I loved Bo Jackson. I got his rookie card. I also have Gary Sheffield rookie card. Max, did you? I have some cards, but I haven't really gone through them all. But my buddy was cleaning out a house, and they gave him a box of cards, and I got them all. They're kind of like no name players, but I got to look in there, man, because there's some players in there, but they're not worth any money like that. But I don't really have a collection of baseball cards. I want to though. I want to start collecting those cards because they're worth some money now. Steve says Dave Winfield. What is Dave Winfield's your favorite? I can still hear the dead silence when he hit Piazza in the head. Oh, you talking about Roger Clemens? Bro, he was a freaking badass, wasn't he? Roger Clemens was awesome. So let's take a look at the 40-man roster for the New York Yankees as we kind of speak right now on January 6, 2024, and kind of break down who we have on the roster. And I got to be honest with you guys. This is what I want to scroll down to the catchers because we have 5 catchers on the 40-man roster right here. I was just looking at this before I went live, and I was like, damn, that's a lot of catchers on the 40, man. So we have all 40 spots filled out right now from all the trades, or not the trades, but from all the acquisitions like Cody Batiste, Bubba Thompson, Cody Morris. We now have 40 guys on the 40-man roster. So I'm looking at that catcher position with 3 names: Ben Rortvedt, Carlos Navarez, and Augustine Ramirez. I think we might see a trade with one of those involved, maybe with Ben Rortvedt involved, because teams have actually seen him like play last season. We do have Jeter Downs on the 40-man as well. We just got him from the Washington Nationals. I'm trying to think, man. Like out of these guys, who could you see as a potential trade? My thing would probably be Trent Grisham probably won't go anywhere. Pereira could be on the move. Do they trade Oswaldo Cabrera? I don't know. I just got back from a card show and picked up a few Judge cards. Volpe is actually cheap. Nice, bro. Do you frame them and stuff, or what? Do you keep them in like a binder, or what do you do with your cards right now? Why not go back to the well and get Manny Machado's contract off of the Padres books? Let Tatis play third. Tatis playing third? What? Tatis is in the outfield now. He just won a Gold Glove out there, bro. What up, Andrew? How you doing, buddy? Augustine Ramirez is great. Yeah, so my thought would be it'd probably be Rortvedt that's getting traded. I've seen a little bit of Carlos Navarez from last spring training as well, but Rortvedt would probably be my guy to get traded. But here's the bullpen right now as we speak. Please do something about Nick Ramirez. This guy, I could not trust this guy. Like, Not at all, man. Do you think CM Punk is winning the Rumble? I don't think so, bro, because they don't need him to win the Rumble. He's going to be headlining main event, or not headlining, but he's going to be facing Seth Rollins for the title regardless if he wins or not. So I don't think he will. It might be a guy that's going to be a triple threat match with The Rock and um, Roman at WrestleMania. I don't know, bro. It's going to be weird. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to watch the Rumble. I don't know who's going to win. Yeah, I keep my cars protected, build up my collection, then sent a few in PSA grading. Oh, nice, dude. Hell yeah. I don't think Cody will win either, William. It might be LA Knight. I've been saying LA Knight needs to win the Rumble, but I don't know if they're still going to push him or not. Sorry, if Clay Holmes is closing the games this year, the Yankees are done. Yeah, I mean, Clay Holmes is always scary, bro. He's always scary. I mean, anytime he walked on the mound, it was cross your fingers, man, because things could get south very, very quick. I'll take Tanner Scott over paying Hader $100 million. Tanner Scott. Yeah, I mean, Miami has all the freaking arms, bro. Like, I never really sat back and looked at the Miami Marlins roster, but dude, they got arms for days. And Tanner Scott had a great season. Baltimore had him at one point, but when he came to the Marlins, bro, he was balling last year. 2.31 ERA. He had 104 strikeouts from 78 innings of work. Like, sheesh. Like, Tanner Scott can ball. Yeah, you did tell me about the Marlins, bro. That's what I'm saying. They might have the best group of guys that we can possibly trade with. I think Padres willing to part ways with Tatis. Tatis could fit in the Bronx. I don't know, bro. I know we heard the rumors about Tatis last season a little bit with New York possibly trading for him, but I just don't see the Yankees trading for him. I would love Tatis in the Bronx, bro, but we'll see. Roman versus Rock might be happening at Australia in Elimination Chamber, but I think it would be a Mania match. Yeah. Yeah, bro. See, regardless, I think Roman's going to take a fall. Not him, but you're going to have a guy that comes in there and pins for Roman to lose, but it won't be Roman taking the fall. I also think that Damian Priest is going to cash in and win the belt by pinning the other guy, and Roman will lose it. I love watching Holmes. He is so close to becoming an amazing pitcher. His movement is crazy. Holmes is not bad, man, but he sometimes when it's in a clutch moment, bro, Holmes just flat out just shrinks. He cost us a couple of games. Then again, he has went on the mound and won us some games, like he's got us out of freaking trouble. But Holmes is not a bad pitcher. I just don't think he's a legit closer. He'll be a great setup man or a great seventh inning guy, but I just don't think Holmes is there to close the game out. Like last season, he had the best ground ball percentage for a pitcher and the barrel percentage. The velo was there, averaging 96 miles per hour. Guys were hitting 209 against him. So, I mean, the stats are like, they're good for Clay Holmes, but he's scary when he's on the mound, man. He's really scary on the mound. A batted ball with the perfect combination of exit velocity and launch angle is considered the barrel. So guys weren't even doing that against him. If they did hit him, it would be a soft ground ball or, a fly ball. But there is times where we saw him get absolutely beat up on the mound. Volpe over or under 65? Under. He can rock if we don't have to depend on him. Yeah, like if there's no pressure, rah. If there's no pressure at all, he's perfect. Holmes will go out there if we're down 7 and strike out the whole side in order. And, that's what he would do. But then if we're up by 1 and he comes on with one guy on base, we're most likely going to lose that game or it's going to be a tie ball game. I'm excited for baseball season. My Dodgers are going to be so good. Yeah, we know, Andrew. Your Dodgers are going to be one of the best in the biz once again. I realistically can say Volpe could be a 30-30 player this year. So underappreciated rookie year. I'm with you, Kenneth. I don't. He could be a 30-30 player. I don't know if about this year, but he definitely could. I'm with you, bro. I mean, Volpe, his speed is such a threat in this game. He hit 21 home runs last year and had 24 stolen bases. So I mean, it's really not out of the cards that he can do it. I think Volpe is going to be better. He's going to get better every single year. I no doubt about it. I'm all in. I'm all in on the Volpe train, bro. What about Giancarlo? You think he's good for all of 2024? It just depends on his health, man. I want him to succeed so bad, bro, but it's like I lost faith. I lost faith in Giancarlo. And the fact that he can't even run the base, that's scary. He's clogging up the base path. He can't hit over 200. He still gives you those home runs, but man, like he needs to get better just getting on base and running the bases. Now he is getting slimmer from the pictures the picture that surfaced on Twitter. He looks slim, he looks good, he looks in great shape, but it just depends on his health, man. Volpe, yeah, he's a baby, bro. Volpe is a baby. FJE in the building. What's going on? The problem with the Yankees pen is the inherited runners scoring. They allowed 36% of runners to score. The worst was 39. Yeah, I mean, you're not lying about that. Like I just pointed out, like Clay Holmes could pop in a game with a guy on base and then gives up that run, and then boom, like we got a fucking tie ball game. We're going extra innings, and he blew it. So bullpen, if the starters can give them more innings, like or less innings to work with, I should say, because the Yankees bullpen pitched one of the most innings throughout baseball last season. Like the bullpen was flat out gassed, and we need starters that can give them some room to freaking breathe. They say the same. They said the same about the Padres when they got all those players. Still got to play 162 games. Games aren't won on paper. You're right, bro. You're right. Anything could happen. Injuries happen. If Yamamoto goes down and Freddie Freeman goes down, that whole season might just change for them. You never know. But as we're talking right now in January, of course they're going to be one of the top World Series contenders with that squad. Rico in the building, signing another pitcher who is over 30 years old to a long-term contract scares the hell out of me. But I don't want to trade Spencer Jones or Chase Hampton for a pitcher. Yeah. So what? Are you on the Snell train or what? What are you leaning on right now, Rico? Snell. I mean, Montgomery. I think we're out. We're out on Marcus Stroman as well. I don't know if you saw that report or not, but the Yankees are not trying to go after Marcus Stroman. So really, it's Snell or make a trade right now. I'm excited for football playoffs, even though my Raiders aren't in it. But playoff football is always fun. Yeah, I'm gonna be calling some games for the playoffs. We got 40 in the house. Hit the like button. We only got 21 likes, man. Smash the like button for me. And subscribe if you're new hanging out for the first time. Like I said, I just wanted to go on here, talk with y'all for a little bit. No really news has dropped, so just wanted to come and hang out with y'all and just chop it up and see how y'all are doing on this Saturday. I have no lean, torn between two options. Yeah, I mean, that seems what the Yankees are right now too. They're torn, and they just got to make the right decision. Snell all day. Snell plus Cole equals World Series, baby, or bust. I mean, that 1-2 punch could win us a World Series, bro. It really could. Just depends on Snell's health. Too many Yankee fans that overrate this shit out of this team. I mean, no one's overrating it. They have the team to win the World Series. They just got to get better pitchers. They had the lineup to do it. For me, it's still Luzardo and Edward and Trevor Bauer. I mean, rah-rah, I think that's the farthest fetched decision that we can get. But will I be okay with it? I would love Luzardo and Edward. I just don't think Trevor Bauer is going to even – he's not going to come over here, bro. I guarantee you Trevor Bauer will not be signed by a team. I can probably guarantee it. It's he just got a lot of baggage to him, man. The bullpen was overused and burnt out because we had no pitching. Exactly, Mike. Exactly. Like the starting pitchers weren't going far into the games, and they were always hurt. So now you're going to use guys that aren't your traditional starters. Like we had to stretch out Michael King's arm for the last bit of the season. Like it just, oh my gosh. Snell's age shouldn't be a factor. How old is Verlander, DeGrom, and Scherzer? Yeah, I mean, at this point, bro, you can't. It's slim picking. So if you're, this is what we have to sit down and look at. If the Yankees don't make any moves, we're going to be mad, right? Well, there's only slim pickings out there. There's Snell, and that's about it because the Yankees are out on Montgomery. They're out on Stroman. They're not going to sign Mike Clevenger or Sean Manaea or who else is out there? Ryu. They're not going to sign Woodruff. Like, they're going to either sign Snell or make a trade or do both. But if you sit here right now and say, like, oh, if the Yankees don't make a move, how pissed would you be? I would be mad. What's up, Blue Thunder in the house? Yankees at least won't be a basement in the basement this year, but the evil empire in 2024 will be the Dodgers. Yeah. Seems like it right now, bro. On paper, definitely. Yankees didn't even make the playoffs last year. Yep. What's up, Robert? The Yankees need to make a move on Snell. Rodon, damaged goods. You watch how many games Rodon is out. I don't think he's done. I'm going to give him a pass, but if he doesn't do well this season and he's fully healthy, then I will agree with you that he's done. But one season of him being beat up the whole time almost, and then never really had a spring training, I can't say he's done. What up, Sean? How you doing, buddy? What's going on, Nicholas? How you feeling? What's up, Stetson? I think it's fair to point out that the pitching was strained by the lack of offense last season. The better lineup this season will ease the burden a little on the starting pitching. That's a great point. Right there with you. I mean, you can't really win a baseball game if your starting lineup can't hit 200, 230. I mean, no matter what, you can have Garrett, like we just had Garrett Cole winning a Cy Young. We still couldn't win ball games because the starting lineup couldn't hit a parked car. That's just how it is, man. If you're not giving the team any runs, you're not giving your pitchers any run support, then how the hell are you going to win? You give up if the pitcher gives up 2 runs and dude, I remember there was a point from last season when we gave up 2 runs and I said it's over. This game is over because this team can't score any runs. It's not the pitcher's fault. Like if the pitcher's only giving up 2 runs, that's not bad at all. But the fact the offense couldn't bail them out, like that was our problem. We'll be better this year. I have faith as long as we had the arms. I agree, William. I agree. I think of how many games last season did the offense not even get their first hit until the 6th. Oh my gosh, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot. That happened too many times, man. Like it would be a 1-0 game with us with 1 hit. No hits through the 6th inning. The offense was flat out anemic and a trash product on the freaking field. These guys are striking out more than any. Like you could throw Patrick Corbin out there on the mound and he would look like Sandy Koufax or Pedro Martinez against us. Like it didn't matter. The guys could get called up straight from AAA and they would just boat race us. They would strike us out 7 to 8 times. And we're sitting there like, how is this guy doing this against us? We also last like 20 games. Yeah, we lost by exactly. If those flipped around, William, we'd be a postseason team. Rangers had slugging 1 for 9 with 5 Gold Gloves. Just need pitching and a manager that knows how to use his bullpen like Bochy. Bochy's a friggin' top-notch manager in this league, bro. Bochy's going to go down as one of the GOATs. But yeah, I mean, it was crazy how much Gold Gloves and like all-stars were on that Rangers team. Does anyone think we need plate setters, pitching and batting? Yeah, I mean, I think we have a plate setter with Verdugo. I like the Verdugo edition. He's a guy that's going to get you on base. He's not going to hit 25 home runs by any means, but he's going to get you doubles, get your guys in, draw a walk, get on base. Like Juan Soto, the same thing. Juan Soto leads the league in walks almost every single year. I know you want more than a walk from Juan Soto, but you'll take a walk. And you need guys like that, especially if he's going to be hitting in front of Judge. And that's why I think Verdugo would be very, very productive in the bottom half of the lineup, because once you get guys like, who knows, Judge, Glaber on base, maybe Rizzo, Verdugo couldn't get you that double and clear the bases and get some runs in. That's what I think Verdugo hitting 6th or 7th in this lineup could do for you. Simple baseball fundamentals were absent last year. Moving runners, working the pitcher, base running mistakes, and not going with the pitch. Yeah, man. I mean, we saw it happen live, Rico, so many times. Guys getting tossed out, trying to steal a base, or just leading off too far, and they threw a pick off, and we got tagged out, or guys trying to stretch a double into a triple, and then you got caught in a pickle. Like, too many errors like that will lose you baseball games, and we said it all the time. It happened too. We said that's going to lose us the game, and it did. We should trade Pereira. I think I'd be okay with us trading Pereira. Dominguez for leadoff. Yeah, when he's healthy, I would love Dominguez for a leadoff, bro. Dominguez, Judge or Soto flip flop 2 or 3, and then you have Stanton cleaning up. That top of the order is gonna be nasty. I really underestimated Rangers last year. I can generally call one of the teams going to the World Series. Man, I go neither teams. I had a feeling that the Rangers were going to do it, bro. They caught fire at the right moment, and they had the clutch hitting to do it. What up, Will Star? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, that's the manager is not preparing. Yeah, and then also Boone never held guys accountable when things like that happen. Boone never sat a guy down and was like, "What are you doing?" Like, he should be taking him out the game for doing dumb mistakes like that. There's a bunch of times when that happened. And I'm like, yo, hold this guy accountable. Come on now. Yankees got rid of Monty. I don't think it's a good idea to get him back. And if I were Monty, I would not want to come back. And it would be better for him to stay in Texas. I think he will stay in Texas, Robert. I think at the end of the day, he's just going to resign back there and call it a day. But yeah, it looks like the Yankees are off on Monty and Stroman right now. Volpe had a 2020 year and won a Gold Glove his rookie year. Yeah, and people say he sucks. So people say he sucks when he's 22 years old, hitting 20 home runs, stealing 20 bags, and winning Gold Glove in his rookie year. It's crazy. It's crazy how people really don't like the guy. You did call Rangers around midseason, Max. I know, bro. I was like, dude, this team is stacked from head to toe, man. They can do it. And they can do it again next year with DeGrom coming back, probably mid-season. Who knows? Who knows what DeGrom we're going to see from that many, injuries, but they got DeGrom in their back pocket. That rotation, especially if they get Jordan Montgomery back, it's nice, man. Before we trade Pereira, keep in mind that Verdugo and Soto may only be 1-year rentals. Also, you might have to include Spencer Jones in a trade. Well, if we keep Spencer Jones, then we could trade Pereira away easily, because then he would just take his spot. And it would be Dominguez, Jones, and Judge. That's if Soto leaves. We would still have an outfield. And then Cabrera could also play outfield as well. But if we trade Spencer Jones, then there's no way we can trade Pereira as well. Good fielders and batters. What's up, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights? How you doing, bud? I heard Dodgers trying to get Randy Arozarena. I heard that too, bro. I don't think it'll happen, but I heard that too. I know Randy would be able, or he would definitely want that to happen. I think the Rays might have a tough year, man. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Yankee fan, but the Rays look like they're in line for a very tough year with all their arms pretty much banged up. the Wander Franco stuff going on. Manuel Margot, Luke Raley are not now out of that lineup. Like the Rays might have a down year this season. Didn't Corbin Burns no hit the Yankees into the 8th inning? Probably. Don't know for a fact, but there's a bunch of pitchers that basically almost no hit us through the 8th inning. The Diamondbacks weren't great, but they had speed and good fielding and made it to the World Series. Yeah, I could not believe the Diamondbacks made it that far. I did not think that was possible. I just can't believe the Braves choked. Like, they just fell apart. Oh, no. Jordan Montgomery's not getting 172. There's no way. No way. Yeah, no way that's going to happen. I would not want them to pay $172 million for Jordan Montgomery. I think Snell would probably get a 3-year contract, 4-year contract, maybe with like a club option for the 4th year or player option. Who knows? I don't see a hole at third because Peraza will fit third base just fine. Yeah, it's going to be DJ. I mean, we do kind of have a hole because DJ LeMahieu is not a true third baseman. Neither is Peraza, and neither is Oswaldo Cabrera. So you got guys that are playing their second position on third. It could bite us in the ass, but at this point, I've seen DJ LeMahieu hold down third base pretty well. So I believe DJ's on a downward spiral, injuries, old age, etc. Slow. He could be, man. He could be, Nicholas. I hope not, because he's under contract until 2027, but maybe he has a crazy turnaround season and hits for 280, 290. I mean, I'll be loving it, but who knows what's going to happen. He did good the second part of the season last year. What's up, Mr. Classic? Some barbecue place in Texas is giving out Jordan Montgomery barbecue for life if he signs with the Rain. Ooh, can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that at all. Imagine that. Walk into a barbecue spot and saying, hey, yo, I want the whole menu because I ain't paying a damn dime on my tab. Yeah, I mean, DJ and Rizzo scare me too because they're both coming off. Well, Rizzo's coming off the injury. DJ's coming off a down year. But if they can turn it around, this team will be good. I promise you. It's going to come down to Stanton, DJ, and Rizzo. If those three guys can just play to their average, like look at their career stats. If DJ can hit 260, if Rizzo can hit 250, if they can do that, I think this team can be good. I know I want more than that, but I'm pulling up Rizzo right now to see what his career batting average is. But if they can just hit Rizzo's career batting average was 263. If he can hit that, that's like 19 points above from what he hit last season. If he can give us 263, that would be huge. And let me see LeMahieu's career batting average. 290. If Rizzo can do, or if DJ can give us 290, sky's the limit. Yeah, DJ is 35 years old. So he is getting old. Those three guys are the ones. Yeah, I know we need to get rid of them, but we're kind of stuck with them because Stan's under contract until 2028. Rizzo is probably going to be gone next season. We have a club option. We can just decline that. And then LeMahieu's under contract till 2027. So we're kind of screwed. Max, you see what you're saying. If they can, you want to go into the season if they can. Well, I mean, that's all we can do, rah. That's all we can do right now. If we're breaking down players right now, ifs are going to be basically what we're saying. If, because kind of we have no other option. We're not gonna get rid of DJ. We're not gonna get rid of Rizzo. Like you're just gonna have to hope for these guys to turn it around and play to their potential. Bieber has been regressing, and I agree with Cease, but he's going to cost our top 4 to 5 prospects. We got to figure out a way to get him out, but there's no way, bro. Like I said, Rizzo is going to be gone after this year. We'll decline the option. He'll be a free agent. His contract's off the books. But with DJ and Stan, man, there's no way we can get rid of him. Stan has a no trade clause. He's going to get his money. It is what it is, bro. It sucks. But the Yankees overpaid these guys. And that's a Brian Cashman freaking problem. Like Brian Cashman fed off the 2020 DJ LeMahieu, that was like the short year because of COVID, who when he hit 364 was a batting champion. He fed off that year, gave him the contract, and what has he done since? 268, 261, 243. It's Brian Cashman, bro. I would not trade Jason Dominguez at all, bro. Not at all. I agree you can't be prospect hugging. We are all in now. You can prospect hug a couple of prospects, but not all of them. Like Dominguez, Volpe, or I would hug on to them. I would not give up them at all. But Spencer Jones might be on the move. Who knows? Because you got to think, like, teams don't want your slim picking prospects, bro. They're gonna want your good guys. There's no way we're gonna get Cease without Spencer Jones being included in that. It's gonna suck, but not saying they're gonna even trade for Dylan Cease or for Jesus Luzardo. But if we do, he's probably gonna be gone. This is how it is, man. If you're running a team and you look at the Yankees, who would be the most valuable person you would want? I would say Dominguez, and then the Yankees would say no. Volpe, no. What about Spencer Jones? Gonna have to agree to disagree, man. We're going to re-sign Soto and have him here for the next 10 to 12 years. I really hope so, William. I think we do too. What's up, Val? Yeah, he's untouchable. He's untouchable. The way the playoff is set up, I think the bullpen and closer is the most essential. I'm with you, man. You can't win a game without a bullpen. You can't win a championship without a solid bullpen and a solid closer. It is what it is. I think our bullpen is good enough to get us deep into a postseason run, but it's going to be about the starting rotation for this team. The rotation is just so it's like a bunch of what ifs, just like the lineup is, like with DJ and Rizzo and all those guys. Like Cortez is coming off a big injury. Rodon, what's he going to do? He sucked last year. It's Garrett Cole and then a bunch of like guys that I don't really trust. That's the problem. That's the problem. I'd only give up Jones for Corbin Burns. Cease, almost 4 ERA scares me. It scares me too, man. I mean, that's not too bad. If you look at Dylan Cease, his 4.0 ERA is better than Luis Severino's 6-point-something ERA last season, is better than Rodon's 6.85 ERA last season. I would take a 4 ERA in this rotation if they're like the third or fourth arm. We have no leverage when it comes to trades for Cease, Burns, or Luzardo. Teams know for a fact we are desperate unless we pick up a trash contract. Example, Moncada. Oh God, I would not want Yohan Moncada on this team, bro. That's another guy that finessed the club. I think of how many World Series the '90s Braves would have won if they had a real closer. Facts, though, bro. And they ran into the New York Yankees. That's what happened. I give up Jones for a good pitcher that we will have several years control of. So you would do it for Luzardo because Luzardo would give us 3 years of control. But Luzardo's a lefty. Cease is a righty. If you do get Luzardo, you're going to have 3 left-handed guys in the rotation. You're going to have Rodon, Cortez, Luzardo. They're all lefties. But I mean, you have Luzardo for for more years. You said 2025, 26, 27. That's when the Yankees going to start rock? Going to start rock bottom or start rocking out? What happened to Nasty Nestor Cortez? He's not done. He's just coming off a shoulder injury that was bad. So we don't know how good Cortez is going to be coming back from that injury. Braves in the 90s got Maddox, Smoltz, Glavine, Avery, and managed one World Series championship. Yankees got Nelson and Rivera and won 3. I forgot 4. World Series in the 90s to early. Yeah. You're right, bro. That Braves team was stacked, dude. That Braves team was stacked. Oh, rocking out. I want to rock out this year, bro. I want to rock out this year in 2024. Why do we get Soto for 24 and do nothing else to the roster? We're not done, Michael. We have to be patient. We're not done. We still got plenty of time. There's no need to really rush right now. There's no need to panic. There's still all these guys are available. Now, Snell gets picked up right now, then that's when I'll start panicking a little bit because you missed out on him too. Like, you're going to have to make a trade at this point. If Snell gets picked up and we don't get him, we're going to have to make a trade. Another guy that scares me, Nasty, is a huge question mark. He is, dude. He is a huge question mark, but that injury does scare me too because you remember Cortez came back and then he got re-hurt again. I don't know what the hell Cortez had going on last season. It sucks that that happened, man, because he was coming off a really good freaking season, an all-star season with the Yanks. And then injuries derailed Cortez and Rodon. So yeah, they're always cooking with something in the background. Happy New Year to you, brother. I hope for a fun season, Kenneth. Who do you think we see in spring training? I think we will see Ben Rice. Yeah. We'll see a lot of these guys in spring training. We'll see Rice. We'll see probably Spencer Jones. We saw a little bit of Jones last season. Who else? Pereira, of course. We'll see a lot of these guys that we want to see. That's why I like watching spring training because you get to see the guys that don't really play unless you're watching the games. I was all for trading Glaber, but he lengthens our lineup. He's also a hedge for Rizzo, DJ, and Volpe sucking. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the Yankees are thinking about the same thing, man, because they know how important Torres is to them. They know how important his bat is. But then again, you got to think long term, and that's what a lot of teams do. They think 4 or 5 years ahead, man, and I just don't see Glaber on this team. All right, thanks, Robert. Yeah, let's hope for the win. Let's go to the playoffs, man. Go Pack, go. Yeah, we'll see Warren and Hill. Yep. I like Glaber too, man. Rodon and Nestor. Yeah, I mean, that's what we got, bro. That's what we got. That's what's going into 2024 right now. We do have depth, but how good is this right now as we speak? The rotation is not going to win anything. Not at all. But you got to be patient. You can't really panic. You got to hope for them to make the best move available, and let's see if it happens, man. Like, Blake Snell and Cease or Luzardo would be my thing. Sign Snell and trade for Cease or Luzardo possibly. Or maybe they just sign Snell and call it a day. Add a bullpen arm. Who knows? The question marks. Yeah, there's question marks with every team. The Dodgers are the only team that has done anything. That's true. Well, the Seattle Mariners traded away some guys too, but really the Dodgers are the off-season kings right now. If the Packers do make the playoffs, they will be only the 5th team in NFL history to make the playoffs with a rookie. Well, Love's not a rookie, so we won't be a part of that. Love is not a rookie. Yeah, exactly, Rico. It takes 2 to tango. Why rush and make a regrettable mistake? Yeah, facts. I think Rodon bounces back, has a 3.4 ERA, 210 strikeout, and 185 innings. That would be amazing right there, bro. That would be exactly what the doctor ordered. Hopefully he stays away from the doctor and stays healthy. That's what we need Rodon to do. But all right, y'all, I'm going to head out here. I just wanted to pop on for a little bit, talk with you all about some Yankee stuff. Really nothing going on. So Monday, I'll probably be back talking some Yanks unless something crazy happens. Like we sign Snell tonight, then I'll be back live. But I will take tomorrow off and watch some football. But I will be doing my morning show if I feel if I feel good enough to do it, because I'm dealing with being under the weather. But I'll have a morning NFL show tomorrow with me and my guy tonight. But if not, I'll see you all Monday. It's always love, peace, chicken grease. Have a safe weekend. Stay blessed. Go have some fun, and I'll see you on the next stream. I'm out of here. Go Yankees. Peace.